If it ain't one duck, it's the other duck. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Rafael reported that Jose Ramirez ducked $2 million plus to fight Teofimo Lopez Super Bowl week. He just signed and locked a deal with Golden Boy Promotions, so it makes sense why they didn't go through the Teofimo Lopez fight. Y'all already know that Subriel Matias also ducked $1.5 million, the IBF Junior Welterweight Champion, to fight Teofimo Lopez Super Bowl week. So much of a cobarde. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it seems like, as soon as Teofimo Lopez regained his spectacular ways, right? People ain't trying to fight him. People ain't trying to fight him. Let's not also forget that when Teofimo Lopez was contemplating retirement and was willing to drop his belt, and the WBO forced him to make a decision, even Devin Haney petitioned to fight for that vacant title that was to take possible to fight Barbosa. As soon as Teofimo Lopez said, I'm not retiring, I'm going to keep my belt, Devin Haney looked the other way. I'm just speaking facts, y'all. This is just fact. This is public records. Public records. This shows you that when Teofimo Lopez is in his A game, 100% healthy. I'm not going to say 100% healthy because I don't believe that every fighter is 100% healthy. But when he's working on all cylinders, when he's working like a good oil machine, well-oiled machine, this man is hard to beat. And his contemporaries understand that this man is hard to beat. Let's not forget that Teofimo Lopez, when he faced Vasily Lomachenko, when he was pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around, he looked like he was in another level. Teofimo Lopez showed that he was in another level. Anybody that has defeated Vasily Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying, other than Teofimo Lopez, it's been kind of controversy, right? Salido, Devin Haney. Look the way that he beat Josh Taylor. Like if Teofimo Lopez was just in another level. Look, let me tell you like this, man. Matchmakers, managers, promoters, and contemporaries understand what they're looking at. When Teofimo Lopez in his A game, I'm gonna tell you like this: ain't nobody gonna beat him in the junior welterweight. Ain't nobody could have beat him in the lightweight in the lightweight division. $2 million plus duck to become a champion. 1.5 million Subriel Matias duck, not to unify the titles. As much as he ever's gonna get paid. Yep, Teofimo Lopez is putting fear in the it's hard to say that these fighters are feared because it's all business. Now, if Jose Ramirez didn't want to lock down, because it looked like he was that Top Rank was trying to lock him down for a multiple fight, and probably it was like an ultimatum. You want Teofimo Lopez, then you gotta sign for more fights. Almost the same thing that they did with Devin Haney when he went out there to fight George Kambosos. You know, he just wanted a one-shot deal, but if you want George Kambosos, you got to sign this multi-fight deal like he did, and he overcame that. Well, people don't want to take that risk. It's not like Jose Ramirez was treated bad by Top Rank. It got him world titles. He got a good resume in the junior welterweight division, the 140-pound division, which I feel like is the most stacked division and the most lucrative division in the sport of boxing. I think that Jose Ramirez is looking for a shot of Ryan Garcia going to Golden Boy Promotions. Arnold Barbosa's also signed with Golden Boy Promotions. He got released from Top Rank. Their manager Rick is doing a good job. As a manager, he's doing a good job. You feel me? I think he's setting them up for the bag. Because you already understand that Jose Ramirez is not fighting Regis Prograis. You know that he was not going for any world titles. At that age, people are going for the bag. Jose Ramirez is going for the bag. And I think they're going for a push for Ryan Garcia, in my opinion. Now they would go to Boy Promotions. Arnold Barbosa is still in position to get a Teofimo Lopez fight through the WBO rankings, but we already know that Teofimo Lopez got elevated as a super champion. So Teofimo Lopez may be fighting Jamaine Ortiz. I think a lot of people want to get out. They want to get paid very, very well, because I think they figure that with a loss to Teofimo Lopez, you know, their stock is going to drop significantly. If Jose Ramirez would have lost to Teofimo Lopez, would have been next for Teofimo for Jose Ramirez. If Arnold Barbosa would have lost, I mean, Arnold Barbosa been been a professional since 2013 and still haven't even got a crack of a world title. Due to sometimes the politics of the sport of boxing, we can't neglect that. But and the same way I feel the reason why Jose Ramirez and his team didn't get that fight with Teofimo Lopez is the same way I feel about Subriel Matias. People, he want to say that it is his hands. Look, I'm going to say it like this. Or people want to be like, oh, yo, but it's that's 2 months. Yo, he was not ready. He just finished fighting. Well, Canelo Alvarez just finished fighting Yildirim, and then in 2 months, he went for the unification bout and forced Billy Joe Saunders. So that's not an excuse. If you want to be champion, if you want to enhance your legacy, is there. I don't think that it was the hand of Subriel Matias, a Puerto Rican bound to be superstar. I like Subriel Matias' entertainment value. I like what he brings to the table. I like that the Puerto Rican fan base is gonna roll back into the sport of boxing like Amanda Serrano did out there with Katie Taylor in Madison Square Garden. But I think it was more business. I think that Subriel Matias' team did not want to get the Teofimo Lopez fight right now, going to ESPN when their partners already locked down a deal with Amazon Prime. And maybe he's getting a deal, a multi-fight deal, like David Benavidez. Not quite the amount of money, but I think he's getting a sweet deal by PBC with this Amazon Prime deal. And this is why would you get Teofimo Lopez right now? Because if you lose to Teofimo Lopez, you know, it ends before it even start. Because of course, Subriel Matias have yet performed under the bright lights and the crowd of the Puerto Rican fan base. And this is why it's smart to have Subriel Matias fight Rolly in June, and then after that fight Richardson Hitchison in New York and Brooklyn. 2 fights in New York in front of the Puerto Rican people, and then in 2025 in June, get that Teofimo Lopez fight, and it'll be a sold-out crowd like it was Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. That's my business mind. So I understand why Subriel Matias really didn't fight Teofimo Lopez. It's not the hand, it was because of the business. The same thing with Jose Ramirez. The reason why Jose Ramirez didn't fight Teofimo Lopez, not because he's scared, it's because he's going for that multi-fight deal that was in place by Golden Boy Promotions, and hopefully he got a fight Ryan Garcia later on this year. That's what it is. Let me know what y'all think, man. But again, when Teofimo Lopez is on, the fighter's not going to take the risk, but we all know that the business handlers is not going to take the risk with Teofimo Lopez, because the way that Teofimo Lopez he looks unbeatable. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. And the thing about boxing, let me say this, man. We heading into the sport of boxing and where people ducking to be champions, people ducking to enhance their legacy. People are and that's why I respect a guy like Teofimo Lopez. Never cared about his was ready to go, was ready to fight the best and be the best. That's why his name is Takeover, and that's why he separates himself from his contemporaries. That's why he already got a Hall of Fame resume, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 25. He's just a different type of caliber of fighter, different type of spirit, and this is why I do support Teofimo Lopez all the way 100%. He's a throwback fighter, and when he's on, he's unbeatable, and everybody knows it. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you. God bless, and on to the next.